The night sky was heavy with smoke, the air thick with screams. A school bus blazed in the middle of the road, orange flames licking the black sky. Amid the chaos, a man sprinted toward the inferno. His name was Ethan Cole, a struggling single dad with calloused hands and an aching heart. The heat scorched his skin, but when he heard the faint cries of two little girls trapped inside, something inside him snapped. Fear turned into fierce determination. He kicked open the bus door, covered his face with his jacket, and dove into the burning vehicle. Fire before we go further. If you believe in kindness, courage, and second chances, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to channel name. Let's spread stories that remind us humanity still exists. Fire. Inside the bus, the seats were melting, metal groaned under the heat, and smoke made it nearly impossible to see. Ethan's heart pounded like thunder as he crawled toward the sound of whimpers. Two small figures, twin girls, clung to each other in the back row, terrified. Their faces were streaked with soot, their eyes wide with tears. Ethan wrapped them in his jacket, lifted them in his arms, and stumbled toward the exit. The bus engine let out a horrifying hiss. He jumped just as a burst of flame consumed the roof. He hit the ground hard, shielding the girls as an explosion sent debris flying around them. When he opened his eyes, everything was blurry, the sound of sirens, people shouting, the sharp sting of burns on his hands. The girls were alive. Shaking, coughing, but alive. He smiled through tears, whispering, "You're safe now." The firefighters rushed in, medics took the girls away, and the world faded into a whirl of flashing lights and chaos. Hours later, Ethan sat on the curb, his clothes burned, his palms bandaged, and his mind heavy. He had no one waiting for him at home, except his 6-year-old son, Liam. The thought of leaving Liam fatherless had terrified him, but he couldn't stand by and watch children die. He closed his eyes and prayed for strength. Then came the sound that didn't belong to the scene, the quiet hum of a luxury engine. A silver Rolls Royce pulled up beside the fire trucks, its polished surface reflecting the flames still flickering in the distance. A woman in an elegant white coat stepped out, her heels clicking against the asphalt. She looked powerful, out of place, and heartbroken all at once. Her eyes searched wildly until they found her daughters wrapped in blankets near the ambulance. She ran to them, falling to her knees, sobbing with relief. The world seemed to pause. Moments later, one of the firefighters pointed toward Ethan. "That's him. The man who went in." The woman turned. Her tear-streaked face softened when she saw him, this man sitting broken, bleeding, yet calm. She walked over, her steps hesitant, eyes glistening. "You saved my daughters," she whispered. Ethan shook his head weakly. "I just did what anyone would." But not everyone would, and she knew it. Her name was Victoria Hale, a billionaire businesswoman, owner of one of the biggest hotel empires in the country. The world knew her as a woman of steel. But in that moment, she was just a mother whose world had been given back to her. She knelt before Ethan, speechless for the first time in years. The twins tugged at her coat, whispering, "Mommy, he's our hero." Ethan didn't ask for money, reward, or attention. He simply wanted to go home, to hold his